beard's pretty gnarly, man.
I know it's getting pretty long, huh?
It's getting pretty long. I think the hoodie just made it look
Like
even
more bushy because it
Yeah.
like hugs it.
Yeah, hugs it. Yeah. You look like a beard dude that wears glasses.
I
And
am a beard
welcome
dude.
to Take the Time Talks.
Welcome to Take Time Talks, everybody.
Dude, yeah. That's like what would we call? Remember Mr. Our teacher? We're not gonna
Which
say his
one?
name. The guy with the goatee.
Oh.
And we called the Balticler.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
You're
about.
getting there.
I know exactly who. I know exactly
Right
who.
now you're just
Yep.
rushing up against him. Definitely hitting the base. There it is.
Every week is called Take the Time Talks, Take the Time Talks, Take the Time Talks.
Hey, Caesar.
Oh, it's perfect. Way to start off the week. Scrotums.
Scrotums.
It's okay.
I think it's funnier to me right now because I have a little buzz going.
Oh, are you trashed? Oh,
No,
you
I'm
just
not
came back
trashed.
from your work Christmas party. How was
Yeah.
that?
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah, I was at that Mexican place, Calo. It's actually pretty bomb. I had carnitas.
Fuck yeah.
They were so good.
Let's see how you're gonna like it in the morning.
Bro, I'm so full right now. It's kind of ridiculous.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. And I
how
had
many
like
drinks do you have? Open bar?
4. I had 4 drinks.
Was it open bar?
No.
You paid for your own drinks?
No. We're at a restaurant.
So they paid for everyone's drinks?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So what happened was I had 3 cocktails and then a glass of champagne because we did a toast.
Nice.
Yeah. So I had this. It was a tamarindo sour. So it was like a tequila amaretto sour with tamarindo.
Uh-huh.
And then I had something called a tequila honeybee. But it was like this honey tequila drink with like some bitters and stuff. Dude, it was so good.
Okay, it
And
was
lemon.
delicious.
Yeah. And then I had a blackberry margarita. That was bomb.
So all tequila, right?
Yeah, all tequila.
Okay, yeah. You just
And then the champagne at the end.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel you're fucking ready.
Yeah, I feel good.
You feel
Yeah,
good.
good one. That's why I'm more like,
Relaxed.
Yeah.
And mellowed out. That's good.
because I like the tail end though, you know, where you're like starting to be like, all right.
Now I'm a
ready for
little
nap.
tired. Yeah, exactly. Especially after all that food.
Yeah, I tried having some mana, but it only worked for so long.
Dude, you have to. It's because you have to break through. It's like a heroin addict. That's why I said it like that, just to fuck with you.
I was like, wait, what?
You're like, what are we talking about?
I was talking about weed. Played some Valorant.
Yeah, how was
It was
that
good.
one good? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, you know,
Dude.
I was chilling.
Still recovering after that crazy weekend.
Dude, I was fine for a while the next day until like later in the day. My hangover set in like late in the day.
Oh yeah, because you had So you didn't wake up fucking like hungover.
I woke up like I'm still kind of tired, but it's also because I slept in. Like I slept until like 11:30,
Wow.
and I was like, I woke up and I was like, I just feel still tired. Like whatever. Got up, got ready, went to like the Christmas lunch thing, and then I had whatchamacallit, I had food there. And then while I was like driving, like running, basically like 20 minutes before I got there, I was like, my stomach's starting to feel a little funky.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I ate and stuff, and I was like, man, now I'm not feeling good. And I was like, fuck, here comes the hangover. And yeah, I
It's
had
one
that
of
for
those
the rest of the-
delayed starts.
It was a delayed hangover.
Maybe it was your body digesting everything slowly.
Yeah, dude, I think so, cause like
Because you didn't eat anything in the morning, right? Or you did?
yeah, I did. I had like lunch and stuff, so I ate before.
Okay.
The big thing though, I think, was because of those rum chata shooters that I made a cup of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a rum chata drink with Fireball that's supposed to be a shooter.
And you thought it was a mixer.
I thought it was just like a mixture, like, oh, you make a picture of it, and you pour it, and then you just have a cup of it, kind of like an eggnog kind of thing, well, horchata.
Yeah.
And I was like, that sounds delicious. So I poured myself a cup. Caesar says, I'll take a little cup. Okay, poured him just a little bit, not even a half a cup. And then they're like, you guys know those are shooters, right? Like you're supposed to shoot that. I was like,
I was like, that makes so much sense. I was like,
Yeah, because it was like
It
just
was
a normal
not a
size
sipper.
pitcher. It was normal size pitcher, and it had a lot of alcohol. It had a half a handle of Fireball and the 2 bottles of horchata.
yeah,
Like,
that just sounds so gross.
It's a lot. It's a lot of alcohol.
yeah.
When you like look at it, I was like, damn, that's a lot of alcohol in there. I was like, oh, drinking this cup, and then I had like seltzers and had some beers that day, and I was
Fuck
just.
yeah.
I think it's because I mixed.
Yeah, I mean, and then fucking all the upset losses. Thank God we did not bet our parlays.
Oh my gosh, what the?
I was
fights?
literally thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Bro.
I was about to lay down the $300. I was gonna be
Amanda Nunes.
Dustin Poirier, Amanda Nunes, Sean O'Malley, triple bet parlay.
And you would have lost so much money.
I would have lost all $300, and then the only thing that would have saved us is like the $25 bet we would have thrown on Pena,
Yeah.
which might have netted us like what is 25, like 150.
Yeah.
Yeah, $25
So
to win.
you're still
150.
down 150.
It would still be down 150. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that would have been the parlay, 325 to win,
Bro.
and instead
I was tired.
got wrecked. Oh my god.
Bro. That was insane. I was literally the next day, I kept talking about it all day. I was like, the Amanda Nunes Pena fight was like the fight of the night, bro.
Yeah, of course, yeah, because of what that homegirl just fucking did.
Yeah.
She did what everyone has been trying to figure out.
I rewatched it. I rewatched like parts of the fight, and I was like, you can just see it. There's like this one good jab that she hits her like really early in the round with,
Mm-hmm.
and then right after that, her demeanor, like Nunez's demeanor, changes after she gets hit in the face, and then she's like, okay, and she starts to like, you see her like kind of take more risks as far as throws,
Yeah.
and then Pena just keeps landing those little 1-2-3 combos.
Well, it's
and,
because
like-
Pena did exactly what and the crazy thing is she did exactly what she said she was gonna do, which is I'm just gonna come at her with everything I have, and that's what really happened with Nunez is it came down to she quit. Or I'm not gonna say she quit.
Nah, she didn't quit.
Well, look at the choke. Look at the choke. That's not a submissive from a jiu-jitsu guy. That's not a choke that anyone would thought would be a submissive kind of choke. Like she kind of let herself be put in that one position where Pena.
You have to understand how rocked she was. So if you watch,
Exactly.
if you're
this is
watching, no,
Nunez.
it doesn't matter, bro. When you have a concussion, that shit does not.
You think she
fucking
was
matter.
concussed?
No, okay, look here. Yes, dude. If you rewatch the fight, I'm telling you right now. Watch how much she gets hit in the face on the chin.
She
No
did
one,
take
no,
one.
no.
They showed
You
a
look,
slow-mo
no,
shot of
no,
her,
no,
of
no,
her
dude,
chin.
not, it's not just that
crazy.
one. It's not just
Oh
that.
my
That's the big
God.
thing. Is she gets hit with 3 hit combos back to back while they're standing. Then if you look at her throw her fakes and her kicks, they're not like she was throwing them before. They got really sloppy. Why? Because she was mildly concussed. So of course that's gonna get slipped in because she's not moving at full speed anymore. She was rocked at that point. Is what I'm saying. She was
Pena-
fighting to try and keep it standing. And when she was throwing fakes, when
Do
you
you
throw a
really
fake
think
or
so?
a hook, you're supposed to be like this, right? She was going, and then her front kicks were missing.
But that was the panic.
No, it wasn't the panic, bro. She was getting knocked in the face. It doesn't matter if you have panic. That looseness of the body, that much of like how her.
So your standing statement is she was concussed.
My standing statement is that she was probably mildly concussed from getting hit in the face repeatedly in that round.
So
Yes.
you're giving that much. So then you're saying yes, Pena.
Have you had a concussion?
I have had a concussion, I guess. Yes.
Okay, you understand how disorientating that is?
To a degree.
Okay, imagine now getting a good blow, which will get you mildly
Of
concussed, that
course.
feeling, and
Of
then
course.
repeatedly getting hit in the head, so it's getting
course.
worse.
Of course. Yes. Yes.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying like, oh, it's takes it all out. I'm saying it's because of the fact that she kept getting those blows to the face. Because like
I'm gonna
Pena-
have to rewatch this.
You're gonna have to watch.
I'm gonna
it.
rewatch it.
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm gonna
I'm
rewatch
telling
it
you
right
right
after
now.
this. Here's the thing: is I'm giving more credit to Amanda Nunes personally because I don't think that she was concussed. I think she was rocked, and really, I think that she came in there.
When someone's rocked, that means they got concussed.
Bro, you've seen. I understand, but I mean, here's the thing: you've seen UFC fights. Did you see Charles? I mean,
yeah,
did you see
but
other
Pena
fights?
didn't. But Pena didn't let up. Is what I'm saying.
Yes,
she got solid, just complete, just. If you rewatch it, when you rewatch it, really pay attention to how many times Pena gets
What
3
round
blows.
did she knock her out? Second round or third round?
Second round.
Second round.
So if you watch the round, Pena is literally, she'll hit one jab straight to the face. She'll get her right hook in, and then when Nunez at that time goes to like counter the hit, she gets the left hook around and gets 3 solid blows to Nunez, and then gets hit by Nunez.
Okay,
And
so who do you
Nunez
think's
hits her-
winning
and
the
Nunez-
rematch then?
And Nunez hits her in the eye, while Pena's hits are all landing at the jaw, and the jaw is what's gonna rock your head and give you more like brain concussion. So that's what I'm saying. As someone who's,
Who's winning the rematch? I'm asking you right now.
That's a tough one,
Mr. Okay, no, here you go.
See-
let's lay the
see,
money.
so-
Let's lay the money out.
So here's the thing.
Let's lay the money out. Because
No.
if you're saying that she got concussed, that means that you
Just because she got concussed doesn't mean Nunez is a shitty fighter or anything.
No, but Pena has some strength.
It means Pena has some strength, but it doesn't even have to do necessarily with that much
Well, I have a
strength.
question. Who's winning the rematch? It's a very simple question.
I'm telling you right now, I don't know.
Let's throw the bet down right now, live. We're throwing the bet down. Who's winning the rematch?
I don't know.
Well, no. What do you mean? You have to take a pick.
I have to see how these people are gonna what they're gonna do in their training camps.
We're gonna take the
Right
random
now-
assessment.
right now-
we're taking the random assessment. If we literally pitted them up against each other again in like 3 months, right? Let's say
they
do
can't fight in 3 months.
Okay, I'm
not-
just
it's not
saying.
permitted.
5 months, whatever.
It's 6 months.
Okay, fine then. Who's winning the rematch? Who are you taking? And how much money are you throwing? Or here, let's go right now between just $20 bet. If you were, who are you taking?
In the rematch?
In the rematch, as in this is championship Pena as the champion and Nunez as the up and comer. From what you just saw, with her getting pieced apart.
That's the thing is I wouldn't make this bet until closer to the fight, because for me no. So you have to think. You have to think about how I'm looking at this. Okay,
I'm telling you right now, I would take the same bet every day of the week, the next 10 times, and it's gonna be Nunez.
Okay, so like this is what I'm trying to say here. It depends on how much Nunez dedicates towards fighting that ground game, and working on her.
Nunez is still a champion. She still has the belt at another degree.
Yeah, I get she's
135.
I get she's still a champion, dog. Okay, but not in that division anymore. All right?
Not in that. And you know what's great about that division is, I don't know if you heard about it, but there's another fighter coming from a different, but like Bellator.
Bellator, yeah.
It's this girl Kayla Harrison.
Yeah.
She's wanted to fight Nunez, so that's the whole thing. The UFC was setting up Nunez versus Harrison, thinking Nunez is gonna take out Pena.
Yeah.
Then Harrison's gonna get signed to the UFC in the perfect match. And now
It's
Harrison's coming in, so there's a lot of matches. It's Pena.
Yeah.
It was, oh shit, this wasn't supposed to happen, but now we got a new champ.
Yeah.
Are we gonna pit Pena and Harrison? Are we gonna make Nunez wait a bit? Are we gonna put Nunez in right after?
I think Nunez waits a bit.
They're gonna
Pena gets fights with the Harrison.
as an intro fight.
As an
maybe.
intro. No,
I
well,
could see it.
you know what? I don't think Harrison gets that fight as an intro fight, because that's a belt fight.
And that's why I mean. And
so it might be the Nunez
she is
rematch.
the current champ.
But so
She
what I
would
was saying,
leave
what I was
place
saying
as a champion,
but
just
what
like
I was saying,
Chandler.
what I was saying for my bet is I would have to see how Nunez goes about training for the fight.
We're taking a bet right now. There's no training. You're picking a dog. You're picking a dog for a 2 month. It's called the futures bet. Okay.
I don't do futures bets.
People make futures bets on the NBA finals, and the thing, who are you taking?
And those
on
people
the
are
Nunez?
stupid degenerates, and they're broke, and they live in their mother's basements, and they play MetaZoo.
Who are you taking in the Nunez and Pena's rematch right now? You can change and make a future bet in there.
I would say
You want to take
I would
Pena.
say
Just tell the world you want to take Pena.
I would no. I would take Nunez.
Okay, so
I
you're
would take
taking Nunez.
because the logical thing here is typically because Pena's already won the fight, she's going to defend. She already has a game plan for Nunez, so she'd probably like train and strengthen more towards that same game plan. Whereas Nunez would switch up her game plan a little bit more and come at something new. So,
but now it's a different thing where she, like you say, she's a champion now. So she doesn't really have to have the same game plan. She can sit there and say, Nunez, come to me. Because as a champion, they kind of have
But she's going to still have the same game plan for attacking Nunez. I'm telling you.
Oh, just coming straight at her. Of course, yes. That's why I said.
That's what I'm saying.
So then if you just saw
Nunez can still come at it.
So you're still taking Nunez.
I'm taking Nunez on the rematch, but then on the trilogy fight, I might take Pena.
That's you saying that. Okay, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. I'm taking. All right. Well, I'm taking Nunez on the rematch.
All three.
And the trilogy, and I'll take that, and I'll square that up right now.
But then what happens if you throw Harrison in the mix?
If I throw Harrison in the mix, and I think actually Harrison beats Nunez. So
Really?
I was actually thinking, and that's where I think Harrison beats Pena. I think Pena is great. I think, and that's where, to be honest, I think Pena is great, but I think Nunez just wasn't herself that day. And that's not her fault when it comes down to it, and that's why the better person won that day.
Yeah.
Pena brought it more. But the way I say to look at it is look at the damage. Do you see the damage on Nunez after that fight? She didn't really have damage.
Yeah.
You remember she had one sword.
Here's the thing.
Do you see Pena's face?
I just want to say this. I want to just say this. That's what happens when you get hit in the chin, though. So her damage is only going to show like right here. So it's more in her mouth and her face. And that part was fucked up because that's where she was getting hit. Where Pena, like I said, was consistently getting hit in that like left eye.
Yeah, she already had part of an eye shut, and she already cut.
She was getting hit mainly in the eye.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
That fight went on a couple more rounds.
Pena had better placed blows as far as where she was striking with her fists. Were better placed to optimize what her strength was.
100%.
And where Nunez,
where
Nunez is just jacked as shit, and she was like, "I pushed through you," and she was just throwing. She was just throwing haymakers.
She didn't even throw in the wrestling.
Yeah, she was just throwing and then it got really. sloppy.
But that was the whole thing. Is that remember?
She didn't want to throw in the wrestling because Pena's a grappler.
A wrestler. Yeah. That's right.
And Pena ended the match with a rear naked choke submission.
They say that Nunez doesn't like the wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Yeah, because she's a good counter to Nunez.
Yeah, so you still want to take that Nunez on the second? Are you sure?
I say yes because only for the factor of she's going to hopefully work on the holes in her guard. Where she was letting in those gaps where Pena was able to kind of squeeze in and hit those blows. But if I don't see that kind of training coming from the camp, then I'm still taking Pena. That's what I'm saying. I'd have to see the training camps.
Degenerate. Okay, so he's a Pena fanboy. All right, everyone. So he's taking Pena for the next round. I will take Nunez.
Wait,
I'm gonna get you a shirt. I'm gonna get you a shirt that says Team Pena.
I'm gonna get you a shirt that says Team Mom's Basement.
Yeah, it's gonna say Nunez fanboy. I lost money.
And on the back it says Nunez insert dildo here.
No, it's gonna say I lost money at UFC 269. But luckily I didn't because I didn't place any bets. I was stoked. It was good.
You would have lost so much money.
Oh my god, that would have sucked. But here's the thing: the Degen parlay would have been amazing.
It would have been
25 bones, but that's why
Well, let's talk about
the Oliveira.
The Oliveira fight. Let's acknowledge the fact that the male fight also ended in a rear naked choke. What amazing a fight night for grapplers and jiu-jitsu people alike. It was beautiful to see both match end in a fucking rear naked choke. One standing, one regular.
Yes.
Poirier. Here's the thing: it was kind of nuts to watch. Poirier picked apart Oliveira in the first round, just destroyed him. So it was really cool to see Oliveira go, okay, fuck the striking, and literally just the first blow Poirier threw, he just went. And Oliveira just wrapped up and said, I'm not fucking dealing with that shit.
And for the whole second round, he was on the ground for 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Holding him down. Yeah. And the thing is, that's what really showed the hole in Poirier's game plan was he just sat there. Yeah. And remember, he was
trying to get out, but he didn't have good enough defense for a
he didn't want to risk it. Remember, he was the one that was more so holding on, keeping Oliveira from throwing the blows, and then
he's not even worried about Oliveira throwing the blows out.
Yeah,
Oliveira's so good at jiu-jitsu. He's like, I need to make sure this guy doesn't do anything. He was doing what like when you're a white belt going in jiu-jitsu and stuff, and you're sparring against someone who's a black belt, they say, go in there and try stuff. You're going to get submitted. And if you can survive for like a whole period, then you survive a whole period. Good on you. You know what I'm saying? But just try and survive. So he was just in there going, I'm trying to survive right now. You know what? Like he knew, he's like, I got to time out this clock so I can get back to the feet and I could try and win my game that way.
Yeah.
But the only issue is wasn't Oliveira bigger than Poirier?
I think he's slightly.
As far as like,
I think
like
he's
length?
slightly longer.
Yeah.
He's got more leg length than arm length.
Yeah, so that's
And
what worked to
remember,
his advantage.
Is that it's just the way he came at him.
Mhm.
This guy literally comes in like fucking elbow, knee. Remember, like flying knee. Like he hit like 3 or 4 knees into Poirier. And post fight interview, Poirier was actually saying how like one of those landed pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that's the thing is like his style of striking was very more like a Muay Thai. Like he was like throwing
he's
in all
fucking
those
throwing
elbows.
it all.
Yeah.
It was dope.
So it was great, man. And then his kicks, dude, he was throwing some good kicks to keep that spacing. He was definitely using his body length to his advantage.
Who do you think wins between Justin Gaethje and Poirier? I mean, sorry, Justin Gaethje and Oliveira, which Justin Gaethje is going to be the next contender.
Justin Gaethje, what's his grappling experience?
Now remember,
I can't remember. Hold on, let me look up Justin Gaethje.
He's got
and
pretty
that'll
good
remind me.
grappling experience, though.
Hold on. I know who it is.
Bro,
I just can't put a face.
Don't
to
you
it
remember
right
that Michael Chandler Justin Gaethje fight?
That's what I'm saying.
showed you?
I'm pretty sure I know exactly who you're talking about.
The one
That's
that
what
was
I'm like-
straight violence. The one where he just straight up knocked him back. Gaethje, the animal.
Oh, that's right.
Literally, they just had a crazy fight.
No. I was just trying to remember who it was. I was just trying to put a face to the name.
Now you know.
Oh, between this guy and shit.
Chandler. I mean, sorry, and Oliveira. Because Oliveira beat Michael Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Gaethje just beat Michael Chandler.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin Poirier just lost. So Justin Gaethje's next in line.
Is Justin Gaethje gonna fight Poirier or Oliveira next?
He gets the title shot next. It's
Okay.
pretty much well understood.
I would say
If anything, Poirier and Chandler are fighting.
I might take Oliveira. I think I take Oliveira, only for the factor of, just like what I saw in that last fight. If he does what he did in that last fight, not
Exactly.
necessarily going for the grappling straight away like he did in the second round, just depending on obviously how first round goes. But if he does like managing that spacing with the kicks and all that kind of stuff, like I think he could hold on to that belt for a while.
And I really like. I totally see that, of course. But I'm gonna take Gaethje on this one.
I knew you were gonna take Gaethje.
You have to see new Gaethje. Right, and remember, now here it goes back to this. Who do you think wins Oliveira Khabib?
Khabib.
Okay. Gaethje, the new Gaethje, after Khabib, post Khabib, losing to Khabib, right, and everything like that, is crazy as fuck. He's basically like crazy Gaethje. Like homie is coming in with a new mindset. I think he's got the right mindset to kind of come in. He's trained, and this is what we kind of came back to with Dustin Poirier, right? Like he trained for Khabib, but this really showed how he did it because he didn't put any grappling game in, right? I mean, that's why he was so easy to take it.
What's Gaethje's doing as far as the grappling?
Well, one, he's completely worked on his grapple game. That's why he was able to kind of defend. He's working a lot of wrestling. You know what I mean? So he's working and using a lot of that wrestling strength to get people where he wants them to be. But the whole thing about Gaethje is this guy's got crazy hands. And we're not even talking Dustin Poirier boxing hands. We're talking like heavy blow, like haymaker brawler kind of hands. You know what I mean? Whereas Dustin Poirier, like he said, like those punches he was throwing, he wasn't going for 100% knockouts, right? He he said was I was trying to piece him apart over 4 or 5 rounds, and then clean him out.
Well, here's the thing: is if Gaethje does those kinds of blows, right, typically leave you pretty wide open. I could see Oliveira just
coming in there and doing exactly that.
Yeah.
This is why. This is for me why I'm picking Gaethje, because he just saw what happens when you go straight up in Oliveira. He just saw Dustin Poirier. I'm gonna just try to fist him.
Yeah.
And see where the only reason Poirier lost is because he had no wrestling game. Correct?
Yeah. I wouldn't say the only reason.
I would say if they kept it more stand up, like remember the whole second round was on the ground.
Yeah.
Oliveira does not want to take too much stand up to the face because he can get rocked. So it's really, is there anyone that can throw Oliveira around and keep this fight standing up?
Yeah.
So for me, I'm trying to think on the best person who can keep this fight standing up, and that's a combination of wrestling and throwing it and good striking, right? So I have to be a stone, fucking throw some blows. If he tries to throw me to the ground or take me down, I have the wrestling to stop the takedown.
But here's the thing: is Oliveira doesn't have to go for the takedowns. One of his go-to moves, they even talked about it after the fight, is the standing rear naked choke. Is what he got Dustin Poirier.
How the fuck does this guy? Isn't that crazy?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I'm not worried about him having takedown defense.
Naked choke.
I'm not worried about
Gaethje
having takedown defense because
Gaethje. Well, that's part of the wrestling where if this is where it comes down to he's gonna have to be the better wrestler there to not give this guy his back ever, right? To always, if we're against the cage, because that's the only place that Oliveira can really do that is up against the cage.
No, not necessarily.
Right?
If
it's easier, right?
It's much easier against the cage.
That's the whole thing.
He doesn't have to do it against the cage. Much easier against the cage. But it's not like that's his only thing he can do from there. You know what I'm saying? That's just the easiest thing he can do from there.
I mean, I understand. So let's should we make a D-Gen bet? Let's do it. 25 bones. Who you taking? You're taking Oliveira.
I don't do any of these. I don't do this D-Gen, live in my mom's basement, play MetaZoo bullshit. Okay.
That's fine. You can keep that. I'll take the view loss.
I'll bet you closer to the fight. I'll bet you closer to the fight.
It's okay. Bet's canceled. You don't want to take the bet as you're standing around. That's fine. Bet with the general public. $25 going out. Message me if you want to place a bet. I'll take Justin Gaethje. You guys can take the favorite champ, Oliveira.
When's this fight happening?
We don't even know. It hasn't even been announced yet.
Exactly.
I'm pre-announcing.
Oh my God.
This fight's taking place in May.
Okay.
I see it happening. Oliveira's gonna stay active. He's a good champ.
Oh yeah, he's gonna stay active. But like I said, I'm not taking any bet. I won't do bets till closer to the fight. Until there is an actual fight.
No worries. So yeah, and now Cody Garbrandt, the ultimate letdown.
Bro, I was so bummed.
Homie's done, I think.
I think he's done. Honestly,
really
after that,
sad.
I was like, dude, I don't think he should be fighting anymore. Because so I watched some stuff on his training and stuff after I saw him on Joe Rogan's podcast.
You saw like the pre I forget what they call it, like the
yeah
series, yeah.
And I was like, you know what? He looks like he's put in work. But then after seeing like how he performed in the cage, like, dude, I don't know.
It didn't even seem like the same guy.
It doesn't seem like the same guy as the guy that trained. And so that's where I'm like, I wonder if he's too much in his head. Like
he's
this
head.
This guy needs to like smoke some weed right before he goes into the ring or something. Like,
I mean, yeah, dude. No, I think you're right. I think he's
like
really
honestly, like he literally just, I think he gets too in his head because of like his losing streak, where he.
Well, now I don't know how he's gonna come back.
Yeah, now. Yeah,
he's got to dig. He's either got to dig deep from underneath, and
because now he's got a big hill to climb. The
UFC's gonna give him the chance.
Yeah,
they're gonna give him one last chance, and he has to win that fight. But like you say, is this guy have this? Is he strong enough mentally in order to win that fight?
And that's the thing. It's like from watching what he does for training, like you think he does, and like he switched up his training regimen. He went to a different place and all kinds of stuff. So that's why I was very shocked to see
the way he just got apart,
like destroyed.
He got destroyed.
That's the best way. And
that's the whole thing. And that was him coming down a weight division. Remember, that was him. Right, like going in there, a slightly bigger guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And we don't know how the weight cut fucked with him, and maybe it could have really fucked with him, but still, like, super sad to see him go out like that.
Yeah, dude, it was not good. I mean,
it was not.
Kudos to the other fighter because he fucking
Karake France.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Savage.
He just destroyed him, and he was small.
And respect
homie
that,
was
more
small.
respect to Karate France. But this is where I'm like, man, again, like the whole the row of it. It's like Brandon Moreno. Remember the New
Bro, I
Mexican
think I had like
chance?
salsa on my eye and I itched my eye. Now it burns.
Oh no. Oh no.
I just keep wanting to itch it.
And now we're gonna take a commercial break.
No, we're good. Keep going.
All right,
Keep talking. I could man it.
Brandon Moreno is the new Mexican UFC champ? Do you remember that? And he beat Davidson Figueiredo, that Brazilian, crazy Brazilian Jack dude with that like one red line.
Yeah.
Those guys are still in that division.
Oh.
Cody Garbrandt was gonna have to take on those guys. You know what I mean? If he would have beat this guy's underneath them.
Yeah.
So him having moved down from the division that he was just at, because like, you know, there's a lot of big guys and maybe he thought he could do better, to only have lost to like a third or fourth guy in that division and only have worse to deal with, it's not looking good.
Yeah, dude. I don't see.
He's only gonna have to deal with worse, and he couldn't even finish that.
Yeah, bro. He's got to make some big game plans. Maybe he just doesn't have it anymore.
Let's hope for him, dude.
Because
I was hoping for him.
He's a good fighter. So that's why it's so baffling as to like what happened. Like he had a couple losses, and then like he just kept losing and kept losing. So I think like, I don't know, it must have fucked with him mentally to the point where he just psychs himself out in mid fight.
I think he does.
I think that's what happens.
I think when because I rewatched that one a bit, and like you can see him like he's so amped up, he wants to like get in there and throw it, but then he leaves himself exposed. And then when he gets hit, he's like, oh fuck, like my plan isn't working, you know what I mean? And he's having trouble adjusting in the moment. And that's why that guy was able to knock him out.
Yeah.
He straight up knocked him out, remember? And like you saw him, he's done. And I felt so bad because
he was trying, dude. He was trying.
Like that
but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying is you see that guy got hit. Cody Garbrandt got hit, and you saw how much he wobbled.
Yeah.
From getting so like Amanda Nunes being the beast she was, the fact that she just got sloppy instead of falling to the ground. No shit, she got choked out. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Now watch the pre-show. Let's watch the pre-workout.
Yeah.
Let's see how she was doing mentally.
But
it's a different story where you, like you said, you saw Cody's. That homie was trained up.
Yeah,
he was supposed to be. He himself maybe mentally said, "Hey, I'm ready."
Yeah.
Got there. I'm not ready.
He was not ready. And then
Fucked.
one of the quickest fights of the night, Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Sugar Sean.
Bro, there was a lot of knockouts this last.
There's good knockouts. I liked it. Yeah, no, gotta love the knockouts.
Yeah.
You know.
But Sugar Sean, man.
What are your thoughts on Sugar Sean?
He fucking picked that.
Was
guy
that your first
apart.
time watching Sugar Sean?
Not my first time. I've watched like one or two of his other fights. But dude, he picked that cat apart so quick.
I loved it.
So quick.
It was crazy the way they showed, the way like when he was starting to get into it and he got into the flow, and then you saw him just in the pocket. 1, 2. Remember, he cracks that guy, dodges one, cracks him with the left, and that guy's like, like wobbling back. It was crazy.
Yeah, dude, he was struggling. It was nuts, bro. All I could say is lots of good fights on Saturday night.
Great card. And I guess there's one more, so we were wrong. There's another UFC event.
270.
Yeah, no, it's not even the 270.
Oh.
It's a fight night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just the regular.
When is it?
I think it's a Saturday.
Oh, okay.
They're pretty good about it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. I mean, they have the amount of fighters now. You gotta think like the UFC's been around for a while now, so they have a good amount of fighters.
They have a good amount of fighters.
But that's what baffles me is how the fuck do they still have the shittiest gloves in all of the fighting sports, being the number one MMA fucking view. God damn it! I got fucking spiced in this other eye.
Dude, oh my god, how funny, dude. This is
my
what
eyes are like on fire.
This is what three tequila drinks and a glass of champagne does to you. Yeah. He's like, I burned myself with one eye. I burned my right eye. Let me take the same hand and touch my left eye with it.
Bro, I used my left hand, and my left hand had shit on it too. And so now I'm like, oh, now they both burn.
That's so fucked.
And it's just right on the inside where I touched it.
That's so crazy.
It's because I just finished eating, so I had carnitas at the place we went to, and I had a little bit of leftovers, and Karina was eating dinner, so I was like, I'll eat with you, and I heated up the last little bit, and I must have gotten some on my fingers, and I didn't realize.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, It burns.
That's wild. And the magic of editing. I'm sorry. Said as we speak, which is great. You know, what is this? What is today's date? It's gonna be a day in history. Is today the 14th?
Today's the 14th.
As we currently speak, Vivi, the NFT. NFTs. Have you guys fucking seen virtual shit's going pretty crazy?
Yeah, it's gotten to be all the craze recently.
Yeah,
You notice it's like it's starting to pop off on the social media world.
is it
like
really? Now?
Yeah.
And that's a crazy thing. So for me, like I'm so like O's, like just because I've been exposed to this sector for so long.
We've been talking about it for fucking half a year now.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
for us, like the big catalyst that we've been waiting for in our particular sector, which is Vivi, is them finally switching over from their old platform
And they're finally doing
to
it.
Ethereum, which means, to keep it simple, basically those NFTs that are bought and sold on Vivi are bought and sold in Ethereum now, and they can be sold on platforms like OpenSeas, which I think are going to be great to increase the value. So this is a moment in history. Let's take a moment of silence. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so
Okay, you can talk now.
they're currently minting. And we'll see what that means. So we'll check back when you get back from your vacation.
Yeah, Cancun.
So you're leaving to
2021.
Cancun next week.
Right before the Omicron
outbreak down in Mexico,
Yeah.
Cancun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to knock on wood. But
Bro, I have to get COVID tested before I can even come back into the country.
Yeah. Is that a thing?
I didn't even think about that. And it made me go, do I really want to go to Cancun?
So let's say you
damn.
get COVID tested and you have COVID.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, do I really
What
want to go down
happens
to
then?
Cancun?
You
Then
have
I
to
have to stay
14
down there for 10 days.
And would you be in Cancun or would you be able to fly to different parts of Mexico?
I would be in Cancun. I would try and get my way back to TJ.
Yeah, what
and then drive across.
But then that's fuck because then you would have COVID and be on the plane with COVID.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, I would get my ass to TJ and drive across. I'm not staying 10 more days in Mexico. Because of a sickness. I'm not going to be sick in some foreign country. I'm going to go home and sleep in my bed.
I bet you they flag you.
They probably flag me. Who cares? I'm getting across. I'm driving. I'm a U.S. citizen. Let me get back into my goddamn country.
I love it. They were like, sorry, son. Biden says we have to lock you out.
Fucking lock me out in my own country, goddammit.
Dude, that'd be amazing. Oh, my God.
Bro, I would drive across. I'm telling you right now. I would drive my ass across. I don't care.
Yeah, you have the connections. You have a Mexican girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
She's.
I would straight up be like, babe, we're
road.
flying into TJ, and we are fucking walking across that bridge. And
yeah, you can walk across. That's what's great. It's so awesome. Yeah, super funny.
Bro, fuck that, dude. I am not trying. Nope.
Oh,
Nada. No, gracias.
I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna be like, there's some guy that I know that has COVID. He's trying to get into the country. He's on day 8 of his quarantine. He's not trying to wait. Anonymous tip. Mr. Eduardo Telemachi.
They would flag my father. And I'd get through fine.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'm not. I'm the third. Come on.
How funny, dude. Oh, my God. Man, that's hilarious. So, yeah, you're going to do Cancun. You got to live it up for us.
Mm-hmm.
Take a drink for the Take the Time crew.
I will. I'm not trying to get fucking COVID.
Are you even ready for our comedy show coming up in June?
No, dude. We haven't taken any time to work on
January.
anything. We haven't worked on anything.
I've worked on stuff.
Have you really?
I have some stuff written down.
Oh, Jesus. I have nothing, dude. I have nothing.
I think if we're just really trashed, I think it can work.
Bro, no. That's even worse.
Are you sure?
100%.
I was gonna try to Ralphie May it. I was gonna try to.
Bro,
I'm
gonna watch. I'm gonna like binge watch some comedy stuff, and I'm gonna take a day. I'm gonna write some stuff down, and then I'm gonna just keep practicing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna invite you over. Like, Caesar, sit down real quick for me.
Start giving your girlfriend your stand-up routine until she's sick of it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm already doing that.
Are you really?
No.
Oh my
I
God.
wasn't about to start.
Bro, I didn't even think about that. That shit's coming up. Fuck.
Yeah, and we have a date set. What was it? It's January 21st.
Oh, I thought it was December 21st
No, it's January.
of 2022.
No, it's January. You fucked. And we're going to be in a live setting. We're going to be down at a La Jolla or San Diego Comedy Club, and it's going to be fucking tight.
Yeah, with our friend Carlitos.
Yeah.
Bro, I didn't think. And when are we doing our weight loss challenge?
Oh my God, that's right. Is that January 1st?
That's supposed to be January 1st. We're doing too much in January. Can we push the comedy thing to February? Can we push to February?
No.
Dude,
if anything's gonna get pushed, it's a weight loss contest.
No.
We're gonna stay fat.
No, weight loss contest comes first.
So it's actually me and Eddie are gonna get become male models.
No, we're not.
So no, we're gonna be Jack like Zoolander. But why male models? Like you remember when he was like, and he's
I was like,
because they're the dumbest people ever. Like, yes. But
Bruh.
why male models? Like,
So we're pushing back the comedy date.
no, I think we can do it all on that weekend. It'll give us juice too. We'll be like,
No, because if I'm gonna go do a comedy stuff, I'm gonna want to drink and stuff, and that's not good for losing weight.
so
If I'm doing this weight loss competition, I think you need to understand.
so we're
I'm
gonna
going
do it-
into this to lose as more weight than you. I'm gonna win.
So we have to incentivize it then. So what's the loser have to do,
What's the loser have to do?
or what's the winner get? I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll think about it.
They get a MetaZoo spell book.
No, no, it has to be something humiliating, or what the Joe Rogan thing they have to do.
Bro, if
Didn't they have to like
Who-
shave their head or something?
I was like whoever loses has to shave their head bald, but I'm like I don't know how
You don't
that
want to
would
risk
work.
that.
I don't
want
want
to risk that. Son. I
mean,
I will balloon up. I will gain like 30 pounds in 2 weeks just to be able to like crunch it down.
What if we go off percentage?
Then that it has to. We just said Rob LBs.
Nope.
Oh come on, wait! I'm fucking start sweating my ass off like a UFC fighter.
Bro, you don't even know. I weigh so much more than you, bro. You would have to balloon a lot. Let's do random pounds. Let's do pounds, because at this point, I got you beat hands down.
You got me beat hands down, and you would have to cut though. You would have to.
I
cut
have the previous
hard.
knowledge.
Oh God! I'm
wrestling.
not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm not.
I am like I used to wrestle and shit. I know
You're
how to
right.
cut weight.
He knows how to cut weight.
It's not hard.
Oh God!
It's not that hard.
No.
It's hard, but it's like it's just a matter of dedication.
What was your target weight? No, I think we'll figure it out.
Bro, I bet you right now, if I actually went ham, I could lose a solid 15, 20 pounds in a month.
Okay, so you're going for 15, 20 pounds.
Yeah.
So you're trying to be around like 195, 180.
If I lost 15, 20 pounds, I would be about 180. 185. 190, 185.
Okay. I was trying to shoot for like 180, 175.
Bro, that's going to be hard.
So
How much do you weigh right now? 205?
Like 199, 202.
202.
Like 199. Because I always tell Melly, I'm like,
What do you
as
weigh
long as-
post morning shit? What do you weigh?
like 199.
Okay.
I'm right at the edge.
Yeah.
But after Christmas, that's what I'm telling you. After Christmas, I'll be 205.
Bro, I'm right now.
And I'll balloon up.
I'm like 212 right now.
Yeah, and that's not you trying.
Yeah.
That's why if you ballooned up, you would maybe get to 220. I could get to like 208.
I'm not trying to get to 220 and then cut down. I'm trying to cut down from where I'm at. Okay, I'm already a fat fuck. I'm not. Have you seen the thing about Bert Kreischer coming out of the fridge?
No.
He's like, I'm coming out as fat, and he calls his wife and goes, Leanne, I'm coming out of the fridge, and she's like, what? He's like, you know how gay people come out of the closet? Well, I'm coming out of the fridge. I'm fat. She's like, what does that mean exactly? He's like, basically, I accept who I am. I'm happy with who I am, and I'll still try and lose weight, but I'm gonna do it at my own pace. And she goes, so basically, how everything is already.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing's changed. But yeah, so I'm not coming out as fat. All right. Well, okay, I'm coming out as fat, but as fat, and I hate it. I'm coming out as a not accepting it fat.
Should it be like some?
No, I honestly don't mind how chunky I am right now.
I don't either.
But I know I can be fitter.
I always tell Melly, I'm like, you want to know what a real man looks like,
bro? You know what I was thinking about? This is I'm marking the inappropriate time of our podcast. I was thinking about when I was really fit and I was doing rock climbing. I was able to have sex for hours.
And now
it's like now it's like we gotta
wait. Now it's just like that. Show them your ED rocket.
now I'm like this guy. No, I mean, like I still got the normal amount of time.
Oh god!
But it's not what it was. You know what I'm saying?
What it was?
It's like I know how I can perform.
That's why it's time to increase. We're here to get stamina. I'm here for one thing and one thing only: stamina. Like, what if you walked? What if you walked to the gym like that? Like they're like, oh well, why do you work out? Stamina.
For what?
Sex. That's hilarious. No, dude. So yeah, I think
no,
so.
but that's something that's something.
No,
I
that's
think
part
about.
of it.
Like, yeah,
I think yes. I mean, and here's the thing: is Kia fat?
Kia's obese. She's literally. This was her vet last time we took her. So she goes. Oh, so she's a little overweight. She was gonna say
obese.
Your dog's obese.
Your dog's
and
obese.
she looked at us and said, I could say this nicer. And she was like, I didn't give a shit. I was like, she's fat as hell. Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. God.
Our dog is literally like, she's honestly not really that obese. I'm gonna be honest. Because when you look at her, she doesn't have a ton of fat. Like she's a little she's just a little overweight. But it's because of her body style. She's like short
and stubby.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's why they say a dog's like their owner.
Yeah.
And I was looking
Fuck
at
you. You said I'm obese, bitch.
No, listen.
No, you just did, you son of a... You literally just said it.
Because I was about to say, I was like looking at Bubba the other day.
You look like you live in your mom's basement.
No, I was looking at Bubba the other day and I was like, Bubba, you're looking a little fat. I'm like, oh no. It was so funny. It's because when Melissa was like feeding him a treat and then he sat down and I'm like, Bubba, you got a fat ass. I'm like, where did that come from? And I'm like, Bubba, we got to go on some runs.
Does your dog run?
Yeah, of course he runs. I take him on night bike rides.
That's right. Yeah, you told me.
Yeah. But lately I've just been giving him a lot of extra food.
Yeah,
cause he likes I normally keep him like in the backyard because we have a little like shed for him.
Yeah,
you know where it's like a little house. He's got his own room and everything like that in there. But I'm always like, oh, like just giving him some extra warmth. You know what I'm saying? It's the winter time. I'm like, we got some cold mornings, Bubba. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I that fucker's so spoiled because I always get him I got him some fresh blankets. You know what I mean? And he's already like fucked the shit out of him. So I got out there and he's just like, one's in between his legs. I'm like,
what's he really?
I'm like, okay, I'm gonna shut the door now.
That's so. See, this is why it's like when it comes to like dogs, I've always been like, I'm gonna get a girl dog. Because I've had boy dogs, and they just hump everything.
They're so funny, but
they just literally
just hump what they're super into, and like that's why for him, like he doesn't hump people. He just humps his his one random blanket.
Kia would she learned it from Karina's cousin's dog.
Yeah,
because it's a husky, and she tried humping Kia for dominance. So then Kia for a while was trying to hump other dogs.
Oh my god, that's so funny with no dick.
Yeah, she was just like thinking it's a game or something.
Why don't you get a strap on and put a strap on your dog? And let her terrorize.
No, she doesn't
dogs.
do it anymore. I don't have to worry about it.
That'd be hilarious. Yeah. Wouldn't it be? I just imagine Kia with a strap on. That's so funny.
So yeah.
I think it's a good spot.
Yeah, no, I think we should take our fat dogs on a fat dog date and get them to exercise.
Yeah, let's totally do it.
We try to take Kia on hikes, but anything longer than a mile, she ends up like just plopping herself down on the ground.
And she lays there.
She's like,
that's so funny, dude. Oh my god.
And I'm like, I feel you.
Yeah,
I feel you.
Exactly. No, so we'll lock it in. We'll figure out if we're still going to do the comedy show in January. I want to still do it.
I still want to do the comedy show, but I just need to make sure I'm ready for the comedy show. I'm not going to go and do it and then it be shit.
The weight loss challenge is January to February. It's 1 month. And then we see which one of us loses the more weight. And then...
Correct.
I'm down.
Mm-hmm. I might be extra chunky because I'm coming back from a vacation.
You're coming back from a vacation.
In Mexico.
But my birthday's on the 31st, so I'm going to be decadent.
But if I'm hanging out with you on your birthday, then we'll both be decadent.
This is true. So then, so then I'll say we'll take the weight on January 1st, film it live, and then from there,
bro,
it's who brings it down, and that's like it's gonna come down.
Are we gonna do like legit weigh-ins, like just undies, straight up, like just like they do for the Sober October?
We'll think about that one,
bro. You don't be a puss.
I'm down for the live, but I mean this
do
is
it
documented.
Live.
This is
live in your
documented.
undies. You want your true weight. You need people to see how fat you actually are. They're not going to see it with your shirt on.
You're right.
They need to see that panza. They need to see it jiggle when you take a step.
Yes. Dude, I can't wait. It's going to be beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, it might be our most popular episode. That'd be
Two
so
hot
funny.
Mexican bitches.
That'd be so funny, dude. Oh, my God.
Well, guys, I
We'll
think
get-
we should call it quits on that note.
Yeah, we'll call it quits on that note.
Um,
Thank you for coming out to Take the Time Talks.
Thank you for joining us. We love you. Leave a comment. Who do you think's going to win the weight loss challenge? And who do you think's going to have the better comedy set? And hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
But if you need
Share this with a friend.
But if you need to wait to see the training session before, like a week or two before, don't make the DJ bet a couple months out.
Hey, this isn't a bet. We're just asking who they think, and
That
then
is a
we'll
bet.
ask for bets on the video.
We
of
want
the
bets
weigh-in.
on the live. That's
on the
only
live.
way.
We'll take. This isn't a bet. This is who do you think? This is just a speculative to see what our audience thinks
but that's
of
the
each
way.
of us.
That's the way that. But I know. But that's the way that the
we're
Rogan
trying.
and them did it.
We're trying to build a market base.
I know, but I'm saying that's the way that they did it. Is the loser had to do something else for the winner, take them out somewhere.
Okay, so loser takes the other person out to Korean barbecue.
No.
But the Korean barbecue sounds so dank.
I know it does.
Losing all that weight. You're think about this. We spent a whole month just losing all that weight.
Mastros.
No, bro, that's too much money.
Ruth Chris.
I'm broke as shit right now.
Ruth Chris.
All you can eat Korean barbecue. That's all I got.
Chris.
We'll figure out the price.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Bye.